Shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Let's give all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick, I want to touch on this thing, man. It's another fight, another brawl between IUIC and ISUPK. And as of yet, I've been looking for it, but as of yet, there's no video came out yet. But we have this picture footage, or whatever. Or this picture of the aftermath. Signs all thrown all over the place. You got men in handcuffs. You even got the cops here. And like all the cops was Jake's, but supposedly this happened in Atlanta. It looked like somebody right here got a walker. So it's a lot of stuff going on in Israel, man. And to be honest, what the hell, like Elder Ashwama said, what is going on in Israel? Because you got a lot of weird shit going on, man. And I want to say that first of all, both these camps are 501c3 camps, so they're definitely influenced, okay, in one way, form or another by Esau Edom, because they're getting money from that man. And I believe this man is using these two camps, which these are two major camps. He's using these two camps to help bring demonization against the Israelites, man. Wild, unruly brawlers, and this is just a sad, sad situation, man. One thing I want to say too is that what they both do, all right, and I used to be a part of a camp that did the same thing, and we got the hell up out of there, but what they do is they come to camp and they wear these combat pants and these combat boots, man. They come to camp with these combat boots on, the combat pants, and a lot of these jakes, they really get in the spirit of thinking that they're in the army or thinking that they're something that they're not. And before you know it, that pride and that arrogant, spirit, comes upon them, and instead of just turning the other cheek like the scriptures say, they end up brawling in the streets and making a poor example for the rest of Israel. All right, causing the gospel to be blamed. You got Christians laughing at this, man. But let's grab a few scriptures. This is 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. It says, "Not giving to wine, no striker, not greedy, a filthy lucre, all about money, but patient, not a brawler, but not a brawler, not covetous." All right, and a brawler is somebody who's always got to resort to fighting. Scripture talk about us being peacemakers. You're not supposed to be fighting, especially your own brothers. Scripture says that with all that lieth within thee, live peacefully among all men. So you see another camp, you see other Israelites. There shouldn't be no brawling. There shouldn't be no strife and envy. In both of these camps, be stepping on toes, man. I remember one time, and I mentioned it a lot when we was younger, coming up, which we're still young brothers. Don't get it twisted. But when we was like, rarely first started going out on our own, ISUPK came up to us, face to face, and was pretty much, I don't know what they were trying to do, like they were trying to intimidate us or something. But we just asked them, according to the scriptures, hey, what's the MOTB? And it was that kind of made them disperse. You start asking spiritual questions, they'll disperse. But had we got carnal with them or played that game back, hey, I'm sure it would have been a fight then too. So you got these individuals that's in that spirit of brawling and just being demons. It says Titus chapter 3 verse 1, it says, "Put them in mind to be subject to principalities and powers, and to obey magistrates, and to be ready to every good work." Right? Because you got to understand that there's demons out here, bro, and these demons will jump on you or jump on somebody else to cause an altercation or a situation. You got to avoid all that being in the spirit. It says to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers. You see, we're not supposed to be brawlers, speaking evil of men. Like in the last video where they got into a fight, you heard the guy on the microphone calling them sissies and this, that, and the third, and bringing up different stuff. Which, hey man, that's not for edification's sake. The Lord didn't send you out there to do that. He sent you out there to teach the gospel and these guys was doing were doing their own thing. They getting their own emotions involved. It says to speak evil of no man, to be no brawlers, but gentle, showing all meekness unto all men. Right, showing all meekness unto all men, being gentle. You know, so it's times people come up, and they may have a situation. They may be upset. They may not like something that we said, and our job is to be gentle, and not just instigate a situation. You know, it says for we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient, deceived, serving diverse lusts and pleasures, living in malice and envy and hateful, and hating one another. And that's what you see what's going on in Israel right now. You got Jake hating one another. I did a video earlier about a Jake, Northern Kingdom Jake, pretty much talking shit about Southern Kingdom, and the Jake called us dirty. He said, black people, you know, he said he pretty much said we dirty, man. But he said a few other things. We ignorant. He was just talking shit, and I was like, yo, what the fuck going on? You know. But this is all a part. This is all according to prophecy, man. These things are going to happen. Let me grab this. This is going to happen, man. In these times, and I heard a saying. I'm not sure exactly who said it or who started it, but I heard it when I first came in that you're gonna be some of the best and some of the worst people in this truth, man. All right. So this is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. It says, "Yeah, all that will live godly in YAHAWASHI shall suffer persecution." So not only are we gonna be persecuted by our enemies, the heathens, but now you gotta understand you're gonna be persecuted by even your own brethren. It says, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived." You got evil men and seducers that's going to wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You see, and this is what you're starting to see in the earth. You got these men that done took bribes. They're deceiving and they have been deceived. All right. So Johanna or Nate got their members, and these guys ain't out there. Yeah, you ain't gonna see Nate out there. You ain't gonna see Johanna out there. But their members out there wrestling and fucking calling the cops and whatnot. But and it's really childish, man. These are full-grown fucking men. What are you guys doing? Like what the fuck are we doing here? These are full-grown men. It says, "But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them." So, man, we're going to continue in the things that we have learned and been assured of, man. Okay? To hell with all this evil, all this, wicked shit, this tough guy, bravado that Jake tried to put themselves in. These are the same guys that use the microphones and they be having the damn step stools at camp and stuff, man. That shit all brings pride, man. So we, and we learn from that. Me personally, I was in the camp. It's IUIC 2.0 camp called Nation of Kings and Priests, and those guys was in that same mindset. Not the mindset of fighting and brawling. It was a time where it was almost a fight too, though. But things got calmed down or whatever. But and maybe there's a few times, and I think about it, and it was all situations that could have been avoided. But they would come out there with the damn stepping, the step stool or whatever, or something. They'll be standing on this platform. They'll have the microphone and just, be in this proud, pompous spirit, thinking that, acting like they shit don't stink. Okay, and that's not a good look. And Jake see right through that shit. And the Lord even said, we was the same way at one point in time. Hating one another, being evil. Okay, so we can't be in that spirit. Psalm 37 verse 11. "But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace." Right, the meek is going to inherit the earth, man. Not the proud, not the arrogant, not the tough guys. Okay, the whole point is to be meek, man. To be of a lowly spirit. Don't be, you can't think that you just untouchable. And I want to say this too, man. I gotta, and we ain't here to point fingers and say who it was. It don't matter no more. But shit going too far. But ISUPK be starting a lot of shit. IUIC too. But ISUPK, and IUIC done started with the wrong, done got involved with the wrong motherfuckers. Because these motherfuckers, man, Did you hear that video that their leader said, about after the situation happened? Pretty much, promote telling their men to go out there and, you know, uh, do a damn suicide mission, man. Do suicide missions on IUIC. And IUIC flat out said, we the police. We're gonna call the cops. So they quit to call the cops. So it's just a bunch of weird shit going on in Israel right now, man. And this is all an example for us for those of us that's watching, of how to be and how not to be. Okay, how to be and how not to be. Let me grab this. It says still up here. Where is that scripture? Let me see if it be possible. Romans chapter 12, verse 17. It says, "Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men." Right? Don't do evil for evil. So somebody do you wrong, so you got to get your get back. You want to get it back in blood? Nah, man, that's not how you supposed to be, bro. That's an evil, demonic spirit, and Satan will get in your mind and make you feel like, oh, this person did you like this. You might, you should do this. You should do that. Don't do that, man. You know. It says, um, if it be possible, and to a certain degree, it's always possible. You can always walk away. It says, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably, Slakia, and live peaceably with all men, right? So we supposed to be, living peaceably amongst each other, especially another Israelite brother. Somebody who don't, not an Israelite, who don't know, nothing about Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, which these camps, sometimes they be calling upon different names and stuff. IUIC especially. So, we understand they're not really coming in the spirit of Yahawashi, you know. And you've been a man of understanding, should identify that and just say, you know what, we good, man. Yeah, y'all got it. And move around. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give peace unto wrath. For it is written," Salaki, man, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." Right. So you can't avenge yourself and give and give place to wrath, where you out here, trying to be on some damn, the Punisher spirit at camp. And man, come on, bro. And I've seen guys, um, it's damn near like gang banging, man. Or they call it camp banging. It says, "Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him; if he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good." Right, and that's, talking about an enemy of our own people. You know, you got to have a certain, type of decor and, mannerism about yourself, about how you deal with other Israelites. It says, Romans chapter 12, verse 9. It says, "Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love." Right. And if you was in this spirit, if you was following these scriptures and you was in this spirit, you was applying these scriptures, there's no reason why you should ever be brawling with somebody, man. Well, why the two camps should be brawling. It's really no reason for us to even be arguing. There's no reason for us to be arguing, going back and forth, if we just follow the scriptures. We apply the scriptures. If you arguing with somebody, that means somebody ain't applying the scriptures. You see? It says, "Be kind." That's what the Lord said in Matthew 18 about if a brother offends you, go to him one on one, and if he can't win him, if y'all can't figure it out, then bring a witness, and then go to before the council, because somebody's wrong. Okay, somebody's wrong, and you a lot of times the nigga that's wrong don't want to say he wrong. He can't admit he wrong, or he can't do no wrong. So then you gotta bring it other people involved, but after a while, if motherfucker can't get it, just discontinue from that motherfucker. Get away from individuals. It says, preferring one another. Also, like, to be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. We're supposed to prefer one another, man. Okay? So if a brother say, hey, brother, this is my spot. You know, I've been here first. Hey, well, hey, brother, hey, here you go. You can have the spot, brother. You know, I'm going to go somewhere else. You know? I'm going to go somewhere else. Y'all can have it. You know, no hard feelings. You know? I wish our brothers the best, man. You know, may YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, you know, bring edification out of this spot, whether it's from us or from y'all. You know? At the end of the day, that's the point, though, man. I just want to, you know, land back off of this topic and, you know, add my own spiritual 2 cents, you know, of these situations, man. You know, and you know, as much as we can, we should try to avoid, you know, these type of things, fighting and, you know, wrestling in the streets, and you know, it's a bad look, bro. It really is a bad look. Make us all look like we fuck nothing but a bunch of niggas still. You know, and it shows that you ain't really grown in this thing. You know, now you may grow in your understanding of scriptures. You may grow in the amount of scriptures that you can quote and, you know, recite. But are you really applying these scriptures? Are you really, you know, living by what you're reading? You know, practicing what you preach. So with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom, Shalom, blah blah blah.